Oh hey guys, how the freak's it going today? I got Meow Face with me right here. She's gonna come, she's purring right in my freaking ear. Yup, that's happening. Anyway, today I want to tackle my lawn. One last mow before it snows, you know? I was gonna just ignore it, but I did that last year and ended up with a real disgusting mess on the property. Another thing I need to do is get into the crawl space and find out what size furnace filter my furnace takes, because that was one thing they never told me yet when I bought the furnace. I don't have any spare furnace filters for the old furnace, so regardless I got to go buy more filters. That's a given. Why did I grab my key? I don't need to go into the truck. So we're gonna have to take a rip out somewhere and buy filters for the furnace, and yeah, go from there. Now I expect the furnace filters will last a little longer this winter than they did previous winters. Holy, she's windy out today. Good thing we didn't go fishing today, that's for sure. I expect the furnace filters will last a little bit longer going forward because of with Oreo no longer being with us, 99% of the shit that would plug the filter was his floof. So we won't have that problem. Yeah, yesterday when I was fishing with my buddy, his dad was given a couple of these Ryobi batteries, the bigger ones. See, I don't like these little ones because they don't have the battery tester on them. I like the bigger ones because they do. He was given a bunch of these batteries because they were dead. Like this one here is dead. Now, the batteries themselves literally sat in probably a closet or something for a year in the dead state and were never brought back to life. So I told myself, well, I know how to do that, because you guys remember when I got my Ryobi kit with the drill, the no, this I believe this and the flashlight, that it came with 2 batteries, and the weed whacker, this thing came with a battery, an 18-volt battery, and I had one of the 4 amp hours that was blown, this one right here, and then I had a 1.5 amp hour that was blown. So I called Ryobi and they shipped me 2 batteries, and then I just reconditioned the old batteries and got them up and running again. So I knew how to do it. So we ended up trying to boost those batteries, but because they sat so long without a charge, the batteries got too low and I guess started thermal overloading. Because we tried to do the old voltage, we got voltage into it, and as we're checking the voltage with the multimeter, we could watch it drop in real time. It was literally depleting itself on the fly. So, no bueno. That's no bueno. That's a sign of voltage runaway, thermal overload. Usually that's because of a bad cell that just can't hold its potential. And it was getting stupid warm. So my buddy's dad's like, what do I do? And I'm like, put it somewhere where if it does decide to go off, nothing's gonna get destroyed. Because thermal runaway, never a fun time. It's garbage day today, but I haven't been home enough to really produce any garbage for garbage day, so that's not a big deal. Something else I got to do is clean up this mess over here, because she's gonna have to come in here one of these days. I don't know when we're gonna get winter, but I don't want to leave it outside for the winter. Take all these pop cans and beer cans and liquor cans and God knows what other cans are in there. I think I saw a Campbell's soup can. That won't work. That's gonna have to go in the blue box. One day, get the forge, fire it up, melt all these down, make some aluminum ingots that I can use later on to make some training weapons for modern arnis, so that we can use something a little bit more prettier than PLA printed friggin' knives. Anyway, I gotta get the batteries, dump them in this mower, quit messing around, get outside and do my best to knock back this freaking lawn. I guarantee the mower stalls like 5 times. I don't even know how wet this is. My boots are dry right now and my boots are still dry. All right, we should be good. Okay, I said we're gonna be good, but I don't think we're gonna be that good. I just realized that I did right here just to knock it down to see how it would be, and I'm pretty sure that this deck is caked with poop, and yes it is. The grass is very, very wet, so also doesn't help that I didn't clean the deck from the last mowing. It's been like 3 weeks since I had to mow the lawn. Well, let the struggle bus begin.
The air's getting chilly, the sky's turning gray. I grab my old mower, it's time for one last play. Blades humming low, the grass is hanging tight, soon it'll be snow. just right. It's the last mow before the snow. In North Bay where the cold winds blow. One more lap, then it's time to go. Say goodbye to green, hello to white below. Neighbors wave, they know the deal. Soon we'll trade the grass for that frosty feel. The geese are heading south, the leaves have flown, but there's something about that last mow that feels like home. It's the last mow before the snow. In North Bay where the cold winds blow. One more lap, then it's time to go. Say goodbye to green, hello to white below. Neighbors wave, they know the deal. Soon we'll trade the grass for that frosty feel. The geese are heading south, the leaves have flown, but there's something about that last mow that feels like home. It's the last mow before the snow. In North Bay where the cold winds blow. One more lap, then it's time to go. Say goodbye to green, hello to white below. I turn off the engine, take in the view. Next time I'm out here, I'll be shoveling through.
Well, that wasn't easy. Probably noticed I kept having to flip the mower. Up here, it wasn't too bad. Down there, where it's all shady, was super wet and goopy, and you could tell. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough of 12 amp hours, if I was gonna have to bust out the 4 amp hour battery and carry on, because like this one here is on 2 bars right now. Normally, by the time I finish the backyard, I have about 3 bars on here, and when I finish the front yard, I'm at 2 bars. Now, I don't think the front yard really needs it. There's a couple spots that have some high weeds, but that's about all. Yeah, front yard still looks like shit, so I don't really bother doing much with this, except for weed whacking, because that's my next plan. Bust out the old brush cutter, clean up around this area. Should get a leaf blower too. All right, I'm gonna do some brush cutting. I won't film that, and I'll be back. Alrighty, did some whacking here, cleaned this up a bit. Just knocked it down, but some of the stuff's still green, so it's just getting tangled around the weed whacker there, so that has to be pulled. Hurt my finger fishing yesterday. I caught myself with the hook with one of those little nerd fish. Got me good. He was flipping flopping and accidentally caught the hook on my hand. Didn't go all the way in, but went in far enough to where it feels infected. But weed whacked this area, weed whacked around there. I got to get my broom out. I really need a leaf blower, but whatever. Clean this all up, clean up around the fire pit, clean up this area here, because when I do start the forge, I'm going to set the forge on one of these propane tank up there and just start blasting aluminum, melting it down. I got to figure out what kind of sand they use for casting aluminum into pieces, because what I'm going to do is 3D print a knife blank, press it into the sand, and then use that as my template for the pour the blank for the blades. And obviously after every pour, I'm gonna have to repress the blank in, which is why I'm not doing what some people do, where they create a styrofoam mold, bury it in sand, make a sprue, and then pour in, because that's great if you only want one part. What happens is you pour the aluminum in, it melts the styrofoam, and the aluminum fills that pocket. But it's only good for one cast, right? Where if you make a hard blank and you do a top pour, sure, what I'm gonna end up having to do is a lot of work afterwards, as in I'm going to have to clean up the blank, because one side's going to be flat, the other side's going to be kind of rounded, because the top doesn't have a flat part on it. I'll have to clean up the blank, but that's what the the bench sander's for. I'll just take the blank to that, level it off flat, put a bevel on the blade so that it's not sharp, because literally they're just used for practice knife fighting. So, all right, the lawn is done. Do I like it? No, but she's too damp to go any shorter, and I don't have enough amperage to run the mower again. I gotta wait for those batteries to charge up a bit, and then I can hit it again, which will probably be maybe on the weekend. I don't know if it's supposed to rain this weekend or not. If it does, lawn care can freaking wait, because is it gonna rain this weekend?
Yes, it'll be raining in North Bay Sunday.
So there we go. So chances are we won't be doing, well, Sunday, who cares? I never do shit on Sunday anyway. Now, when I got that furnace installed last year, they gave me some paperwork on it. It was sitting on, well, it was sitting on there, but it fell off. Then it was on top of the heavy bag, and it got punched off. I have no idea where the heck it is. I didn't throw it in there. Did it fall down here into the, oh, there it is. I think this is it. Nope, this is literally for the how to use. Would you not destroy my stairs? You got 4 scratching posts upstairs. I'm telling you, man, this cat, she's such a little ass ever since Potato passed away. She just trashed, like, look at this. Look at what she's done to this. She shredded it right freaking down. She's got a whole bunch of scratching posts on this thing, and she insists, use the, hey, dum-dum, look at this. You paying attention? Hey, pay attention. Hey, pay attention. Hey, come here, come here, come up here, come here. You see this? Look at this. Hey, no, don't look at me. Look how much fun that is. Look at this. Put your nails on that. Do that. Quit wrecking my house. Holy crap. Freaking no more animals after she passes away either. I am so done with this. You cannot have nice things when you have animals. But yeah, I can't find the manual for the furnace, which means one of two things. A, they never gave me one, which is likely because they literally just had that one thing stuck in there. B, they put it in here on the closet, which chances are I open this door and it falls apart. That's the old thermostat instructions. So yeah, they never put anything in here. Shazbot. Okay. Of course, I opened the closet door and this asshole's looking in there like, gonna go adventuring? Because when they were working on the furnace, they had that open and she got in there and then they couldn't get her out and they're like, hey, I gotta come downstairs. And they're like, can you maybe get your cat out of the closet? And I'm like, oh, is she in there? Of course, they're reaching for her because she's afraid of everybody, right? But yet, oh, here's a hole. Gotta go adventure. She also went down to the crawl space, which means I gotta be careful when I go down to the crawl space because she'll go down there and she'll go hide somewhere and she won't come to me when I call her name. And end up, she'll live down there forever. No more pets. You know, I've been dreading having to do this because it's such an ordeal. And then I just had a big brain moment because sometimes that happens in my brain. You guys remember I built that platform in the back of my truck. By the way, it's super comfy. I slept in it one night. It was too hot upstairs. So I ended up going out and crashing in my driveway just to see how cozy it is back there. And man, is it chilly in that truck at night, let me tell you. But it was comfortable. It was very, very comfortable. It worked fine. I was like, should I bring the camera? You know what? No, I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm just going to go out and do it. But I cut off a rather large chunk of that plywood and I had no idea what the heck I was going to use it for. And then all of a sudden I had this big brain moment because I wonder if the remaining piece is big enough to do what I've always wanted to do. There it is. And that is, I want to make a trap door for going into the crawl space. So the problem I have, I don't have any more lights on. Okay, cool. This battery here was showing yellow and it was making me nervous because usually when it stays on yellow too long, it means it's tested faulty and we got a problem. Not a big deal. I'm wondering if this would make a good trap door for that crawl space. Now, I don't think it will. I don't think I have the width, but it might be all right, because the annoying part about going into the crawl space is taking all those 2x4s out. And anybody who's watched the channel knows what it is. They're numbered 2x4s that are on the ground, slotted in perfectly. You gotta take them out, put them back in. The problem is the house is shifting because of the way it's built. It's not built on a typical foundation as per a regular house. It's built on a floating foundation from pillars underneath. So as the ground raises and lowers, it causes weird warpings in the house. So sometimes those boards come out super easy, and other times, like right now, I can feel them kind of buckling and pushing up. I gotta clean this fan. That's why it's down here. I just haven't gotten around to doing it because out of sight, out of mind. I don't see it all the time, so I don't think about it. Oh, that didn't work. I just gotta grab a bunch of stuff, take it outside, and let the garbage truck take it, I guess. All right, I'm gonna lift this carpet up. So yeah, to get into my crawl space, this was the concoction Dad and I came up with. And I'm wondering, this piece of board is long enough to do what I want to do. And you know what? Son of a bitch, eh? She's just a sea hair shy. Oh man, we got like an inch on each side. That is just not enough. Oh, that would have been perfect. Could have repurposed this board. Now, here's the thing. We can still repurpose it because I literally do not need to take off all these boards. I just need enough to fit my body down. The hole in the floor is not even cut straight. It's literally wampus cut. Balls. Okay, well, that's not gonna do me very well. Anyway, I gotta go down there because I need to figure out what size of furnace filter I have. So I'm gonna get my Crocs on. We're gonna do that. See, right now the house is shifted, right? So these pieces of wood are bound together. So I'm just gonna peel those off. Oh, this is all the space I really need to get down there because I can't come over too far over here because there's a pipe here. Looks like they took the exhaust pipe out. Dad also wants a picture of my furnace because I never took one last time. Alright. It's only like, what, 4 feet deep? There's the furnace there. Just a little guy. Where the hell's the filter? Oh, there it is. So there's the filter. So 16 by 25 by 1 is my size. How bad does it look? I should use it changing. But that's my furnace, just a little guy now. Tiny little thing, pretty decent. Does the job, can't complain. Not gonna get back out of here with a bop in my head because I'm not wearing a hard hat. Yes, I can. You guys back on top. Pull myself up, get the spider off my face. I'm telling you, this week, man, it's been nothing but spiders. I gotta get the hell out of here. See, that's what's, the thing is, if I could somehow do away with those 2x4s, oh, a chunk of wood, cut out into those 2x4s there, boom, you know, this is my thought anyway. So, playing about 3/4 of an inch here down, there down, there down, recess this in, knock it back a bit further, put a hinge on it, so I can just come, grab this, lift it, flop it over, jump down, do what I gotta do, jump back up, flop it back over. It rests on these ones over here, because I never need to take those off unless I do, but I would just leave them removable. That would be a better solution. And that, I believe, I should be able to walk on it, and it won't break. That would be the better solution, but that'll be next year's project. So 16 by 25. I'm gonna go on Home Depot. I think they're open till 9. I got martial arts tonight. So what I might do is not go out yet. I go out later on tonight, hit up Home Depot, grab the furnace filter, come home, swap it out. Hey guys, just got home from martial arts. This thing's recording, right? Yeah. It's gotta make sure the VU meter's dancing, otherwise the mic's not working. Sometimes you turn on the camera, if you hit record too quick, it doesn't engage the mic on the media mod. Which is the reason why when you have a media mod or an external mic connected, you can't use the quick record feature where you just press the record button while the camera's off, it'll turn it on and start recording. I just had a lot of water, but I'm back from martial arts. I went to Walmart, bought the filter. I was gonna go to Home Depot, but kind of drove by it and went, oh, I wonder if Walmart has it. And guess what? Walmart only has 16 by 25. It's the only size they have. See, this is my old filter here, which is 20 by 25. I'm supposed to throw that out, but I kind of never did, so that's kind of cool. But I was thinking when I previously stopped recording for martial arts, I was like, I still have all these pieces of wood here. I'm not going to bother putting them back in yet. I got to thinking about this setup with the flap door. And I was like, okay, I got to go 3/4 of an inch down. What the hell tool would I use? And it just so happened I started watching YouTube and a video by Zach Fowler. I don't know if you guys watch him, but he does a lot of like survival shit and adventures. And in this video, he basically showed how he linked to, he basically took like a fallen tree and used a mill that you can buy on Amazon to mill it into planks, but then he cut grooves into the planks, and the way he did it instantly gave me a, oh, I could do that to get it. I just need a chisel. And I think I have some in the garage. If not, we're gonna have to go to Home Depot anyway, because I'm gonna need to get my hands on some hinges. I don't have any hinges, I don't think. I might have some in the garage. I'm gonna need to get my hands on some chisels. And what I'm thinking for my door is I'm gonna reuse a couple of these 2x4s, screw them directly to that plank of wood and use them as supports going down. That way there, it's not just wood. It would have some sort of a bracing support. Originally, I was thinking about framing that plywood so that it would hold onto the sides. But then I was like, no, I need a center brace, so I might as well just use a couple of those 2x4s and have it brace on the support that's already in there. So I'm probably gonna try for that tomorrow, see if I can get that done tomorrow. So I got some ideas on how I'm gonna do this. It'll be another video when I build the trapdoor. I don't even feel like going down there tonight to replace the filter. I don't have the furnace turned on right now anyway. It's not that cold out, and I'm pretty good with the current temperature. It's like 10 degrees Celsius out. No idea what that is in America. If you wanna do the math, Google is your friend. So, but yeah, it's not even that cold outside, and I like my room to be, like my bedroom to be super chilly when I sleep. I usually, if I could, I would keep that room at 60 Fahrenheit, which I have no idea what that is in Celsius. But just saying, if I could keep that room chilly, I would sleep well. Like in the summer, I don't sleep well. In the winter, I sleep great. That room, it's usually the coolest room in the house, the bedroom. So, but I'm going to do the furnace filter tomorrow. I'm in no rush. I just wanted to make sure I got one and I knew the size. Now we know it's 16 by 25, not 20 by 25 like the old one. And it seems everywhere sells them, including Walmart, which barely ever stocks their damn shelves anymore. I don't know, they get a whole bunch of trucks that show up, but they're always out of things. Tomorrow I should be freshly daisy, ready to rock, and then we can go to Home Depot, pick up what we need for the build, start the build. I know tomorrow night I got dinner at Boston Pizza. I got family coming in. My cousin Jason and his wife Melanie are coming down from down south, and we're supposed to go to Boston Pizza to meet them there and have dinner as a giant family and hang out and shit. And so hopefully I'm up early tomorrow and we can get this project started early enough where I don't have to like come home and do that, finish it off at night. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like button, questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time guys, live it to win it and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.